So Corazon, you may remember that you've just been grappled by a horrible creature that's sort of haunted your steps for the last several years, and it's promised you that you aren't going to get out of here alive, which is its turn. Now it's Panya's.
Brilliant.
Who?
My old friend Panya's.
I'm going to say he's going
to run for the hole. He's going to take the one exit.
The single-use exit.
He's going to chuck you a dagger, I think. He's going to try and chuck. He's going to try and
try being the opposite.
Corazon.
He's going to throw a dagger at me.
No, it's definitely an underhand.
Okay, all right.
Like, not like an. Oh god,
underhand
no,
an underhand.
We're dealing with pirates here. He's going to throw. He's going to gently toss. Yeah, underarm.
A lob.
A dagger toward you.
Okay.
Badly. Yeah, needed that to be better. He just kind of goes like, huh, and this dagger goes into the water.
Oh.
He goes like, ah.
I appreciate the effort.
I'll do better next time.
I believe in you.
Oh wait, two-hand fighting. Nope. He's like, ah.
Oh, now we're down 2 daggers.
So that's Panya's go.
Great.
Dob.
I was mind blasted, right? I'm
Yes.
stunned.
So make me.
I can't do anything except try and.
You can make me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
Oh, okay. I thought it was at the end of my turn.
It is. We're at the end of your turn because you can't do anything.
Yeah. Yes, all right. Okay.
I'm trying to get you hyped up about this dice roll.
I'm stunned.
And?
15.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
Yeah, you can act on your next turn. Egbert, same please.
Look forward to that.
All right.
My mind.
That is a critical 20.
Oh! You can act.
I can act because I did a 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Quick, think of something.
This curse monster.
Yeah.
You know how I've got like proficiency in religion?
Yeah.
So you claim.
Would I then, and this is me really riding this 20, would I be aware of whether like religious powers that would otherwise be beneficial would be harmful to a cursed creature?
I see. Oh gosh.
In Elden Ring, there are some enemies that if you cast heal on them, it does them damage because they're so evil.
Like in ye old Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. With the old high potion.
This is the thing is like I like in my heart of hearts I'm like, well, this thing is older than religion. This is an old and terrible evil. But also that also makes sense that good thing mean bad thing for this guy.
Yeah.
So yes. I'm gonna say yeah.
I'd like
Dr. Strange loved that 20 right into some bonus damage.
I'd like to cast Bless on it then. Which would ordinarily, as you well know, be something I would do to my teammates.
Naturally.
Would you?
I mean,
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about
if I were coerced into
cast Bless, it's great.
I can't move for blessings usually.
So good.
So let me tell you what it would do.
I'm intrigued
If it
to
were
hear for the first time what this does.
It's great.
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to an attack roll or a saving throw. So normally they'd be adding a d4.
Yep.
So I wonder whether this might be minus a d4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Sounds good to me.
Its duration is up to a minute.
Great.
Nice.
So
10 rounds.
What does it look like when you bless something?
it's just a kind of real sparkle motion type thing. You know, just like a glowing, sparkly sort of, you know, thing coming out of my clasped hands.
That was the last thing I expected.
What were you expecting?
Like a clap on the shoulder, you know, it's kind of like a come on, bam!
No,
let me
this
buy you a
is-
drink kind of thing.
Like Egbert's holding a Roman candle.
That doesn't sound like it would be religious enough to work. No, this is a sort of very like, you know, like
No.
sparkles.
You know,
fill the air.
religion.
I'm fully holding up my hands here and saying that I underestimated Egbert. It's just kind of, I was thinking like, what would Egbert do in like blessing someone? It
You know,
would be wrapped
surrounded
up in
by
just
a
like
holy
chummy-
light.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
lovely. This
and with
thing,
sparkle fingers.
it's like, and sort of flails a bit, which kind of functionally means shaking Corazon around like a rag doll, really. But yeah, you've blessed that mother.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I think that's all I can do with one turn, to be honest.
All right. So if we follow the same initiative as last time, it's Corazon the Bane.
Cool. Well, I would like to struggle against the grapple.
Please make me a strength athletics or dex acrobatics check.
13.
10. So you're free, baby.
Nice. Can I... Is that my whole go?
No. I'm going to say you can You can do some stuff.
All right.
So I'm kind of imagining that kind of like in its flailing, you sort of were able to sort of shake yourself loose a bit.
Yeah. Do I still have my cutlass?
Yes.
All right, I'll hit it with that.
They're great. Cool. Please make roll.
16.
That's a hit, definitely.
Cool.
That's damage, please.
10. 17.
A change comes over this thing in the following ways. Number one, it's got another new hole in it.
Yeah.
Number two, it's more shrieking. Number three, it is you get a sense that the battle is turning, and this thing is looking to make an exit.
Right.
You know, like when you're watching a fight, and you're like, they don't fancy that anymore.
Yeah.
They don't fancy it anymore.
If it's trying to move, I'm going to use my bonus action to dash towards it. I want to stay close. I want to stay on this thing.
Amazing. Great. Yeah, it's kind of... Ooh. I mean, it's kind of smushing itself into the corner of its egg. Are you going to, like...
Basically, yeah.
You're going to get in the egg?
Trying to get after it.
Getting in the coral egg. Just to remind, Moonbeam is still like in the middle of this egg.
Moonbeam's always active everywhere.
Yeah, but it's only 5 foot, and the egg's big.
Oh, okay. It's
And you can move
Actively
you can move the
walking
beam,
into
right?
Moonbeam.
yeah.
I believe in you. It's going to be
The egg
fine.
doesn't have any like mobility of its own.
Nope,
Right?
this thing is just a solid structure. It's kind of like pinned to the bedrock.
Right, but the creature within the
It's
coral
just kind of-
filigree thing is
Yep.
like.
Okay.
Prudence is your go.
All right. I cook up an extra spicy pair of Eldritch Blast prongs,
Mm-hmm.
and then I try to hit something with it.
Please do.
You can always try. Well, that is a lovely one. Do I get to roll the other one if one of them is 1?
Yeah.
If one's a 20 and one's a 1. And that's a 19.
Hey.
So
Okay, so one hits and one goes very wrong.
yeah,
I am going to say that
that's life.
one of them, you just go like, and you cut the top off the coral thing.
Oh.
Like it's an egg.
like an egg, like a
Like an
hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, dippy egg.
Oh yeah, one of my arm gets jogged and it kind of
Yeah,
okay. But the
absolutely
other
terrifying.
one
But the other one,
hits through a hole in the coral prison.
yeah.
Okay,
Roll that
let's
damage.
give you some damage. That's 13.
I'm going to take us out of initiative because this thing is not dead, but it is. Oh, it's having a real bad time. You can tell it's kind of like, it's kind of just sort of going like, bloop, 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 bloop. It's like a weird, like a pulsating amoeba thing. And some dark energy is kind of swirling around it. Prudence, you reckon it's trying to teleport itself? It's trying to get out of this realm, basically, and go back to from whence it came.
Right.
Do we want it to let it escape? Do we want to kill it?
I want to kill it. That's why I'm killing it.
Okay.
It's trying to teleport, I yell.
Oh, I've got to move. Corazon,
Yes.
I would like to move to stand behind Corazon.
Okay.
Okay. Now you grease it. You fire out the biggest stream of grease you ever did.
Okay.
Okay. And all over it.
Because I've done some pretty big greases before.
This is the grease. This is
Okay.
the biggest grease.
The grease to end all grease.
The biggest grease you ever did
Biggest
see.
grease I ever did see.
Yeah. While a stream of grease is going like that. When I was looking at prestidigitation earlier, I forgot that it's not just for flavouring things nice. It's actually like a useful spell in the game Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, yeah, it's one of the best cantrips. in my
I
opinion.
can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire, or do a shower of sparks. So basically, while Corazon is greasing, I just want to reach behind and just ignite the stream.
Yeah, that's great.
But it has the appearance of wrapping your arms tenderly around
Yeah.
Corazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Ghost.
Yeah. Unchecked
Yes.
melody begins.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
Or
grease.
yeah, or that bit in Dragon Ball Z where Goku and Gohan fire.
No, you've lost me.
Okay, never mind.
I was enjoying it, but Ghost is infinitely fine.
Fine. Yep.
Yeah, you just cook this thing. It's just like.
Teleport with you.
Why don't I help out and I'll do my breath weapon on it?
Yeah,
as well.
sure, yeah.
I'd like to shift Moonbeam on top of it as well.
Great, yeah.
Prudence, you getting in on this murder?
Probably seems a bit gauche.
I think you got it.
Give it a shooting.
I think you got it, Corazon. Smells like seafood.
It kind of like. It cooks down to like. Burnt caramel, basically, and just stops making noise, stops moving, and just kind of like and then kind of like, disappears as a big, like, matted puddle of goo.
Yeah. A stamp on the goo.
Oh, the goo has gone.
Okay, a stamp on where the goo was.
It's gone to the goo dimension.
It's in the goo dimension. It is probably dead. If it isn't dead, that thing's not coming back for a long time.
Hooray!
That was harrowing.
Yes.
Truly awful.
Yeah. But Hamadal, I'm sorry about the, ruination of all your plans and aspirations.
No. Really, I've come to the realization that what I should be doing is just focusing on the creatures that need our help now.
Like us.
Like Egbert.
Oh, heavens! You brought me dragons and eggs. Oh, I've not found them a place to stay yet. Oh, I have been lax in my duties. We must return. There is much to do. We have to dig pits for all of the dinosaurs that aren't going to make it, I suppose, and then we need to redouble our efforts to bring back things. Yes, there's much to do. Oh, this is exciting. Sad, but exciting.
Glad you're excited about going back and digging a load of pits.
Yes.
Let's go dig some dinosaur graves.
I shall have to fire Astatine, of course, and perhaps Denise as well, but we'll deal with that when we get back.
Not to sound greedy or avaricious, but are all these coins fair game now?
It's a great question.
There's a ready-made lake right next to it.
Where?
So I'm just going to try and push the whole hole in.
Entirely fair. It's quite a shallow lake, and you all know where it is.
We don't know that thing is definitely dead, but it might come back, and then the curse will...
Yeah, the curse could be reactivated. It's entirely possible. And then, of course, that is a lot of money. No, this is what got me into this problem in the first place. I love my wife. I love my whale.
What would your whale say if they were here right now?
Moo, typically.
And how would you interpret that?
Probably either don't or I want krill or some combination of both. Don't not bring me krill.
Right.
I shall not take any of these coins. I have learned my lesson. I dare say that my former crewmate, and if I may be so bold, friend, Corazon, may have learned the same lesson. You, of course, are free to make your own mistakes.
Well, Prudence swallowed one already, so...
I'm good. I'm sorted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Working on this immortality curse.
Bold. I admire it.
Let's see how it pans out.
Great. Well, shall we get out of this accursed place? Well, formerly and potentially again cursed place.
Decursed place.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how do we think we do that?
It's very simple. You just pull this lever and then it opens the secret door that leads back to the entrance.
That's so convenient.
Yeah.
I love those things.
Because it only works on the way in, no out.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're just retreading all of the things. I don't want to go back to the room of spinning blades, do you?
Or the misery room.
Yeah, the misery room was bad. As we leave, my foot collides with the jeweled pirate eye patch, and I sort of pick it up and take a look at it, and then I throw it on the pile with all the other treasure and leave.
Corazon, you dropped this.
I give Egbert a meaningful look, and then I throw it, making eye contact with Egbert back onto the pile.
He's making a meaningful thing.
It's a meaningful gesture.
Yes.
I
Great.
didn't start making jokes when you and Shatter Shield were having all your stuff. I say.
He's dropped it again.
Don't
Greasy
you
hands.
quote scripture at me, boy. Oh, I'm Corazon. Cartwheel.
Yeah.
Actually, that is kind of more or less how that went.
Yeah, basically.
Sure enough, there's a short staircase. It takes you back to the entrance. A voice on the wind says, "Fast travel unlocked." But you're all basically back at the entrance to the Cursor.
Let's seal this up.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you want to seal this up?
Yeah, should we blow up the rock arch?
I got
Yes.
bombs for days. Should we just blow it up? Controlled explosion.
Or
Mostly
uncontrolled.
controlled explosion.
Is the ship still there? I'm just checking.
Yeah, the Joyful Damnation is still there.
Oh yeah, have it fire a rippling broadside into the curse hole.
Yeah, we could fire a rippling broadside into the curse hole.
Yeah.
A sentence that I enjoy saying.
I'm not going to say no to you firing a rippling broadside into the Curse hole.
All right, I put my bombs back in my pocket.
Hey, we didn't say what was part of the broadside. You could be fired out of the cannon and kind of like...
We could set some charges and the cannons could set it off.
Yeah. All right, I'll do that. Bombs back out of the bag. And tactically placed in structurally important positions around the mouth of the cave.
Deck charges placed.
Yep.
We return to the ship.
And then fire a rippling broadside.
All right, you fire a rippling broadside from the Joyful Damnation. Do me the honours, please, Corazon. Why not?
What do you roll for a rippling broadside?
Great question.
You roll separately for the rippling.
Roll for each cannon.
Okay. To 10.
You can add your proficiency to this, I think.
Okay, it's 13.
I'm not going to say no. You whiff it over. You've got to reload. It's 20 minutes until the next broadside.
Yeah.
There's almost like a sonic boom that goes out over the water. It's kind of boom as this cannonball just like crashes into the side of this cave mouth, and the deck charges, expertly placed, all kind of like the curse hole just goes plonk, and all of the vegetation that was kind of there and was like held in this horrible like rotten stasis kind of crumbles and becomes rich, nutritious ash, such as might grow into lovely, nice plants.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is good.
Could a dragon live here?
Not anymore.
No.
We just nailed up the hole to the lair.
Oh,
No, I don't mean in the lair, I mean on the island.
Oh.
well, I suppose they could. There are several suitable habitats within the protection of the park that I've been building with your sister. It's just that I got shamefully sidetracked by dinosaurs.
Okay. It's hag infested, but fine. Just so you know.
Is what?
It's what?
Hag inhabited.
Yes, you're right. We should probably do the thing that we've been doing. Yeah. All right. Back on the boat
Back to the
then, I
park?
suppose. Yeah.
You can make a leisurely.
What is it, Marilyn? What have you just?
Meryl's
no.
just realised there's
Brace
going to be
yourself.
baby dragons with the island with the hag on.
Oh yeah.
They
The
can look after
dragons,
themselves.
though.
Learned her lesson.
Yeah.
She specifically
but-
said she'd learned her lesson.
Okay.
Yeah, why are you so anti-hag?
She's about sustainability now. She's not going to eat the Tarask. There's only one of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marilyn.
But there's not only
Your whole
one
thing
dragon.
is
Yeah,
using
but-
all the animal.
Yeah, but these are endangered.
She's not going to
animals.
go after the wormlings.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Like,
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay, I just had a panic and it's fine. Okay.
A moral panic.
That will happen. That will happen.
Anywho, you can have a long rest on the journey back.
Okay.
I don't imagine anyone's in like. I think you're all kind of taking some time to reflect on what just happened, which was honestly, I mean, as far as you're concerned, Corazon, most successful trip to the curse hole yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Of the two.
Yeah.
It was the,
This one was better, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to give Paniers a little crash course in remaining alive when you're not immortal. Just reminding
Yes,
him.
Don't
Blade
getting the
Collections.
whale would be lesson 1. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you may have to just rethink the whole being inside a whale's stomach thing because of the digestive
Be on the back of the whale.
acids.
It's quite
A little
restricted for the
saddle.
whale though.
Listen, we can work that out.
Yeah.
If you'd be so kind, though, in terms of staying alive while not being immortal, eating without choking. How do I do it?
Well, first of all, you chew. Ideally, sort of 20, 25 times per
It's so boring.
piece of food.
It takes
Chew.
ages.
Yeah. How are your teeth holding up? Are they still wood?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
well-
I know it. I use these to filter the things
you're
I
eating-
want to
right.
eat from the salt water, and
I
then I
see,
just
I see. You're eating krill.
yes. But then they kind of get caught in a ball in my. Oh, should I not just solely be surviving off krill?
Yeah, now that you're not immortal, you'll probably need sort of
It's not nutritionally complete.
grains.
Okay, great.
You have to eat
Yeah,
all these
fruits.
different things. It's
Yeah,
so boring.
So boring.
Oh,
It takes ages.
Yeah. Or we could just jam a tea strainer in there and you could go back to
That's what I do.
krill.
oh,
That would.
yes,
Yeah.
Surgically implant a tea strainer into my throat, please.
Yeah. All right.
I'll do it.
Okay,
Double
great.
it.
Dex sleight of hand, please. Or is
I
this
feel
a
like
medicine
krill
check?
is not nutritionally complete.
Wisdom medicine check,
for a
actually,
human.
please, Dub.
Oh,
But
okay.
then that means that you won't be able to eat anything solid. Like if it's just in the throat.
Yeah, krill and lime juice. It'll be fine.
17.
70. Yeah, great. You've successfully installed. He's a filter feeder now.
Perfect.
You want gills? I can do you some gills.
Do I want gills?
I'll do you
Oh,
some
actually,
gills.
No. Because, if the whale wants to come to the surface to breathe and I don't have to, it's just going to be a whole big thing.
Sure.
Well, it's been a blast. Corazon, I'm glad our blood feud is at an end.
Me too. Are you in touch with the others?
No.
No. Okay. Well, hopefully they're doing all right.
They're lobbing
Screw 'em.
themselves off things. Eating
Party
without
tricks.
chewing.
Check this out.
We're palling around with that, the sorceress
Yeah.
lady. She was driving a boat and saying,
Yeah,
I'm
they
going to
were.
kill you all.
I don't know how that's going to work out for them now that they're not immortal.
Well,
Yeah, they're probably all dead now, aren't they? Oh well.
Oh well.
Do the handshake.
And then he just runs up the bowsprit and like dives off and just gets swallowed by a humpback whale.
There he goes.
Back down they go.
Dead for sure.
And the whale kind of like gives like a wave and dives back under.
All right, back to Hamadol's
The park.
non-endorsed park.
Wade through the waist-deep dead dinosaurs.
They won't be dead yet. Will they be dead yet?
How long we've been away?
They're on the
Yeah.
clock.
Well, let's sail up and see what we can
It'd be
see
nicer if they were already dead when we arrived.
in their dying throes as we arrive.
Well, the Brontosaurus already went, so.
Yeah.
So you arrive. Suzette is waiting on the dock to see you all. She's like, "How did it go?
Good. Dob wrote a letter about it.
Yeah, well,
Give her the letter, Dob.
no.
and then
Why
read
can't I
it
have the
out.
letter?"
It's a letter that I wrote to you in case I died.
We're all desperate to hear it. So can you read it?
Well, he's not dead.
Yeah, but we still. I mean,
Save it for next time.
it'd be cool to read it though.
Yeah, no, he'll die one day. I won't
Yeah.
spoil the surprise.
Man, I'm never gonna get
Die
to
one
read
day.
this.
You just have to outlive Dob.
Which
Shouldn't be hard.
All right.
statistically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I'm his
Suzette.
sister, and I'm saying that.
Aw, it's so good to see you.
Likewise.
That was scary.
And Hamadal, you've got the no. So,
Yeah.
Professor, you all failed.
Well, depends how you look at it.
Right.
If you look at it in terms of did we meet our goal, then we failed.
Right. Yes,
The goal-
that is how I'm looking at it
The
currently.
goal wasn't failed, it was changed.
Okay, great. New goal. What's the goal?
Dragons.
Hamadal wants to just look after the dragons.
We're going to
don't
shift
you, Hamadal?
focus from dinosaurs to the dragon eggs that we brought you so
Oh my
many,
god, we haven't
many
even
weeks
thought
ago.
about those for quite some time.
Yeah.
You've been looking after them though, right? They've
Yeah, of course.
Taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know that they won't hatch until the dragons build the nest properly and then make them hatch. So they're all fine.
okay. Good.
Wow, I just guess we got kind of sidetracked by this dinosaur thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems that way.
All right. Well, yeah. No, great. Double down on the conservation efforts rather than the resurrection efforts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because and I don't want to say this because I support you, Suzette, because I'm your brother. And I think you can do whatever you want, and I'll think it's a great idea.
Okay.
But I mean, was there not something a little eerie about all these animals coming back and then sort of rabidly dying like hours later?
Yeah, it's been horrible.
violently? So this is a way to sort of achieve your goals and further your research, but in a way that's a bit less ick.
Yes, and yeah, I'm right there with you. It's trial and error, but without quite so many dozens of errors. Cool.
All right, let's crack open these eggs.
That's not
Not
how it
no,
works.
no.
Stop. Hamadal kind of appears, and there's a cart behind him being dragged by some giant oxen. He goes, "Great news! I have found a site that is suitable for the dragons, and we've got lots of food to entice them up there with now.
Huge pile of dead dinosaurs. Tremendous.
It's just a lot of them, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's like 12 giant oxen. It's a lot of dinosaurs. Don't be sad that it's over. Be glad that it happened.
I don't think the dragons should eat this. This doesn't seem like good.
Oh
good
no, it's
meat.
fine.
Good eat.
It's fine. It's fine. Look, it's all right. The oxen know which way they're going. Would you join me? I feel it's time for a celebration. We're going to rededicate the centre. I'm going to open up my private labs, throw out all of that rubbish about resurrecting things, going to destroy all my research, and we'll get back to doing what's right and making sure the extinct animals of the endangered animals of Geth have a chance at survival. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Sounds great. Yeah.
All right, so let's assemble in the cafeteria.
All right.
Yes.
Watch out for pterodactyls. Ha ha. He says. Because pterodactyls canonically in Geth weren't extinct, and that's how one just randomly came in the cafeteria and took Egbert away and then continued to live. And one loose end tied up.
Yeah.
Canonically, pterodactyls.
Pterodactyls never went
real.
extinct in Geth.
Okay.
Got it.
Stick that in your wiki.
So, in short order, a meeting is called in the cafeteria. There is like the full buffet spread is there. You've got jelly, you've got ice creams that are melting.
Amazing.
You've got cakes and too much potato salad.
Yeah.
Still. And he summons absolutely everyone there, including like the abyssal chickens.
Oh.
In fact, he's just carrying Marjorie around on a purple cushion, just walking around.
Is Denise here?
Yes, Denise is there. She's kind of just.
How does Denise feel, I wonder, about the rededication of the... does this change Denise's...
Has she
doesn't know
heard
yet.
it yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Astatine even kind of like hodders his way out of the back, like sort of transforms into a part chair, sits down, creeching. And Hamadal sort of goes, Prudence, hold this, and passes you an abyssal chicken on a cushion. Well, as many of you will be aware, I've just returned from a fascinating research trip, which I thought was going to solve all of the problems we had with the resurgence of extinct species here in the Institute, and indeed to all of Geth. It was eye-opening. And really what I feel it's done is actually opened my eyes to what we should really be doing here at this at this place. As I've already said to my companions who were with me on the trip, sorry you're hearing it again, everyone else you'll be catching up somewhat of course, but we are going to pivot away from reanimating extinct species, and we are just going to redouble our efforts on maintaining the species that already exist and helping them come back up to fruition. So with that, Astatine, I'm afraid you're fired. What? Yeah, Astatine. Well, we no longer need a necromancer on staff, so your service is no longer required. I'm terminating your contract effective immediately, and you are fired.
Astatine, do you have any other skills?
Yes, I have, actually.
Maybe consider listing them quickly?
Okay. He starts to kind of transform, goes, murder, necromancy,
Well, that
necromantic murder.
Okay.
He starts to kind of hover toward Hamadal. He's like, I'll kill you, you old cook. I'll do you in. Nobody treats Astatine
Can I
like
take
this.
him by the shoulder and just lead him out the door?
What's your AC?
14.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
As he backhands you, and you like crash into the wall.
Oh, jeez.
Astatine goes and just into the floor. Basically, if you imagine like his fingernails shooting out, but immediately being replaced with other fingernails that then shoot out, he just kind of like naggle fast the whole floor, and all of these things start to kind of like rise up into sort of like almost little goblin skeletons. And they start brandishing sort of like bone daggers.
Wow, this is
and they
getting away
start
from us.
advancing on Hamadal. Astatine is standing there going, I will destroy you, old man. I was going to make you great, and now you try to destroy Astatine?
Whoa. Damn.
And he swings back. His entire form goes and starts to like
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
sail
grease under him.
towards. Okay, he's floating.
Okay, I'm gonna cast grease in his mouth and face.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can grease him up.
I have no offensive spells.
That's pretty offensive.
Yeah, grease is pretty. Yeah, I mean,
Can I, with Corazon, after I see you, right, let's do this first,
Whoa.
see if this is...
Astatine kind of like goes, and then suddenly there is a clock as like this wooden staff just knocks against the knuckles of Astatine, and is like being held back as Denise steps in between Astatine and Hamadal and pushes him back and goes, no one ruins this old man's life but me. Probably all roll initiative there.
Oh,
Boy.
I feel like the NPCs can,
Fight
do
this
this
out
one
among
themselves.
Seven.
14.
Dog?
9. Oh, sorry.
So 19 for Merylwyn?
Yeah.
10.
That will put Merylwyn at the top of the initiative order again. Basically, oh yeah, hang on, let me roll for the goblin skeletons. Oh, they're on a 1.
Oh yeah, there's goblin skeletons.
There's goblin skeletons everywhere now. I'm thinking like little ones, kind of like almost like impish rather than like, you know.
Yeah.
So many, so much.
Merylwen, what do?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go for an old faithful spike growth underneath all the little goblins.
Nice. Yeah. Okie dokie.
Wisdom perception check
Wisdom
against spell save DC.
Okay, so they rolled a 16.
Yep, they beat me.
Okay, so they're all like, ah. That's their whole deal. We'll see what they do on their turn.
Yeah.
Corazon.
I guess I'll attack Astatine.
Surely if we kill Astatine, the goblin skeletons will just fall to little goblin bones.
Well, I don't want to. I mean, I'll try and knock him out, I guess. I'll just attack him.
All right. Yeah.
With a sword.
Knock him out with a sword.
You've got advantage on this because Denise is definitely like shoulder to shoulder with you.
22 is the highest.
Ooh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Roll me some damage.
20.
Okay, right in the webbing between two of his fingers. You just kind of like, and he kind of draws back and it's like, he's very decidedly unhappy.
Good.
Denise's turn now. What's Denise going to do? Denise is going to cast a 6th level acid arrow.
Oh, Denise, dang.
Damn, Denise.
With her staff, she kind of like spins it behind her and then just like throws this shimmering green arrow, which well, let's see if it actually hits. She misses. That's very disappointing. She melts the back wall of the basically of the cafeteria. You see it kind of go like, oh. It's like, not that sad. And that's used up all of her powdered rhubarb leaf and her adder's stomach.
There might be more adders to come.
Oh, don't worry, she's got loads. Adder's stomachs for days, mate. Prudence, you're up.
All right. Astatine is just a big, bony necromancy fist.
Yeah, just a big floaty hand.
Floaty hand.
Horrible, like, transformer.
That's real gross. Yeah.
Rotting hand thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit it with Eldritch Blast. I'll be honest with you.
Sounds good to me.
All right. One on the big finger and one on the second to big finger.
Okay.
That's the finesse. Oh, that's a 3 and at 10. Oh wait, no, I forgot to add. So that's a 11 and a 18.
18 is going to hit.
Yep.
You're looking for 15s to tonk on this guy.
Okay, cool. And you want some damage on that?
Yes, please.
All right. So one of my Eldritch Blast prongs flies wide, and
I'm going to say you hit the same bit of wall that's been weakened by the acid thing.
Yeah.
Just like.
Okay, that's open plan now.
There's so much lovely light now in this room, though.
It's the adder stomach storage room. They explode everywhere.
Then he's like, ha ha, to me.
All right. Well, in that case, that's 10 points of Eldritch Blast damage.
Love it. Okie dokie.
On the middle finger.
On the middle finger. Dob, it's your turn.
So the back wall that got blasted open.
Yeah.
If I remember my geography of this place from earlier, wasn't that like Triceratops territory?
It's not a million miles away. It's kind of like the Triceratops paddock is sort of like slightly over that way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't go very far before we saw. I know that a lot of the dinosaurs have died.
Yeah.
Basically, what I want to do is like move over to the opening now and just optimistically see if is there a rabid Triceratops there who remembers me and wants to finish the job and might charge me furiously.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, remember me?
How can I say no?
Yeah. I've got 3 horns. I think I'm great. There's only 1 horn I need, mate. And I hold up my drinking horn. There. I'll drink to your poor health. Rabies, idiot. Right. And now, obviously, I want to run towards Astatine and maybe do a cool knee slide under him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make me a
Triceratops smashed.
Make me a Dex acrobatics check, please, to make it underneath Astatine.
Yeah, cool. Well. Oh no. Well. Dex acrobatics. My thing. 16.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I was going to use a reaction from Astatine to try and grab you.
Oh.
In fact, he does do that. He tries to grab you as you slide under, but you just manage to probably because a bunch of grease has dripped off his fingers. You're just like, hey! And then,
High five him all.
a rabid Triceratops just like, just absolutely. Oh God! If he's reaching down to grab you, then we're talking like there.
Good.
Roll me 2d12.
4. 3
Okay, 4 and a 3, so 7 damage.
per horn.
I'll allow it. Well, do half damage for the little one.
Sure.
So, not loads of damage, to be perfectly honest with you, but there is now a rampaging Triceratops with Astatine firmly like you know, like when like someone's riding a bike and they get a newspaper in the face.
Yeah.
That, but it's Astatine, the living angry hand man. Egbert.
Well, I know what this situation needs.
Diplomacy.
And I turn my snout to the sky.
Uh-huh.
And I make the distinctive keening sound of a baby pterodactyl in distress. And then something happens, I assume.
Maybe if I said no to this after that. Yeah, sure, fine. Yeah.
Unfortunately, precedent has been set.
Yeah,
it's Power Rangers Season 1, everyone summoned a dinosaur.
Yeah, fine.
Mastodon!
A massive, the same pterodactyl that scooped you up and then made you fledge comes in through the through like the
space,
the hole. Through the window again. Why not?
Sure.
And he's just kind of looking around in that like, where is my child? They're in so much trouble, sort of.
And I'm like, at the hand.
Okay. Well, that's a 6, so it's not. Basically, it's going to try and grab hold. It was going to try and grab hold of Astatine's thumb like that. You know, like when a child is in trouble and they get grabbed there.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're in so much trouble. Like, just the worst way for someone to be accosted. Tries to do that, but sort of misses and is going to have to come back round
for another pass.
I'm afraid. It's Astatine's go now. I think Astatine is going to try and get off of the Triceratops' horns, and sort of does so by kind of, just sort of like
just wiggling, walk his way backwards,
and he kind of goes up and it's like and then why not? Just like tries to like smush the Triceratops like Smash Brothers boss fight style. Tries to just smush it.
Smash it flat.
That is a 1.
Does it connect itself back to the Triceratops?
Well, yes, because I don't like. Obviously, you all grew up in Geth. You know that the popular question: can Triceratopses look up?
Yes.
Yes, they can. Okay. And this one's like, and just Astatine's right back where he started. So that was roll me 2d12, please.
6. 2.
So 8 for each horn is 16 plus another 4. That's 20 points of you really just did that to yourself damage on Astatine. You hear a sort of like from Astatine.
Like treading on a plug.
It's quite just just psychic damage. My God. Egbert. Wait, no. Oh, Astatine just got 2 goes. Oh well.
Did he?
Yeah, but it went really badly for him.
Yeah, it did.
So that's fine.
Yeah, it did.
Now it's time for the goblin skeletons.
Oh yeah,
Goblin skeletons.
And now they do know that they're in.
So they sort of like have to leap out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Walk out very carefully.
See how that goes for them, I guess. Well, they could just try and. They're all just going to try and lob daggers at you, I think. It's a 16, an 8, and a 1. So 1/3 of them go like "Hurrah!" and miss. 1/3 of them go "Hurrah!" and hit the ones who just missed. And then 1/3 of the cohort, which I'm going to say is 12. They're going to lob some daggers. With 16. Whose AC is 16 or no above 16? Anyone's?
Nope. Mine's not.
Egbert's. Okay, Egbert, you're fine. Let's say 4 daggers. So you take the brunt of the attacks. They kind of just go ping, 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 ping off you. The rest of you are going to take 2 hits from these daggers.
Oh, 2 daggers.
Which is 6 points of piercing damage. Little bone daggers.
6 points per dagger or total?
No, in total. The goblin skeleton's like, hurrah! Like, they're aware they can't move. There's a lot of friendly fire going on. And there are 2 rampaging dinosaurs here. They're not having a great time. Merylwen, we're back to you.
Okay. He's all greased up, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I would like to produce flame and
Why mess with a classic?
yeah.
Set the Triceratops on fire.
I mean, it would have died anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna die soon, isn't it?
Everything's going to die.
It certainly is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. You can set that guy on fire. Do you have any idea for fire damage? What are you feeling?
The fire damage it'll be 2d8.
That's what I was thinking. Great. 2d8, please. This can be quite easy. Triceratops is a big target. Just to hit it is like 12.
Would it be like a dex or?
Yeah, dex, because it's ranged.
Great. That is 17 then.
Well, it's the first time you've ever heard a Triceratops say woof. Because it is on fire and so is Astatine.
I was mainly aiming for Astatine.
Sorry, so is Astatine, and the Triceratops has caught some incidental fire as well.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. 2d8 then. That is 7
Mm-hmm.
and a 1, so 8.
Okie Corazon.
Does Astatine have like eyes?
Not in this incarnation, no.
Like, how does he see things? It just senses things.
Yeah.
Just senses things. All right. Okay. I look up towards the ceiling of the room we're in, and there's a big banner that says, "When will dinosaurs rule the earth?" I would like to see if I can grab that banner down, and I'm going to try and wrap it around Astatine's fingers, just bind him up.
Please do. Yeah. That's Dex acrobatics, if ever I've heard of it.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Swashbuckle,
Crit,
buckle,
crit,
swashbuckle,
crit,
buckle.
So yeah, I'm basically going to like wall kick off, grab the banner, like swing down on it, and then sort of knee slide around Astatine's fingers and just like tie everything into a bunch so he can't like flex his fingers or move. And then continue the knee slide off around a corner and behind a barrel or a hide.
I'm going to let you have all of that.
Yeah.
I think it would basically, because obviously Astatine is re-impaled on the Triceratops, it would have largely the same thing as, like when people try and bring a deer down and they just turn its head and it goes like, oh, bonk. Yeah. The Triceratops is now just sort of down as well. And Denise kind of like jumps on top of it. Well, puts one foot on it and she goes like, ah! And like roars. Nice. I'm going to take us out of combat initiative there because
Astatine is impaled and on fire and tied up in a big banner that says, "When will dinosaurs rule the earth?"
All the goblin skeletons are just like, kind of, they're not moving, and a lot of them are just like.
I've got something for the goblin skeletons.
Yeah, sure. I mean, have that.
A little parting gift.
Yeah. I from my adventure pack, I extract the book from one season ago that turns idioms real with wizard magic.
Jeremy Hodbuster's literal idioms.
Jeremy Hodbuster's literal idioms, Corazon says, reading the cover of the book. And I, as if reading a bedtime story to the goblin skeletons, I say, well, there's no bones about it. And...
They all just like, they all implode.
Alright, cool. And end. And then I put my book away for another season.
10 points of damage for prudence.
Oh yeah, ow, I forgot about that. Ow, alright, hang on, ow.
But that was rad.
That was great.
Ooh. Okay. Worth it, I say.
A hush descends on the whole cafeteria after what was like a very unexpected all hands meeting. The only sound really is like Hamadal's like, oh. Constant.
Is that why Astatine got invited? Because it was an all hands meeting.
The only sounds in the room are Hamadal being like, oh, heavens, goodness. And Denise just with a staff, just like whack, just hitting Astatine repeatedly. And he's like, It's like, you know what? Release me. You can't fire me. I quit. I leave. I'm leaving. Get me off this dinosaur.
All right. Let's let Astatine go.
Yeah. Okay.
He said
he's sorry.
He turns back into a humanoid form. There is a gaping hole here. There is another one here. He's just got a big hole in the middle of his thigh from all the Triceratops horns. Like, goodness me.
Probably won't try that again, will you, Astatine?
No.
Yeah.
But you best believe I'm going to an employment tribunal about this. This is unfair dismissal.
Yeah, no, that does seem fair.
All right, great. Maybe I'll go see my sister. She knows a good lawyer, probably.
Yeah.
well, bye.
Tell her we say hi.
He starts turning into a jet. And he's just like, okay, well, screw you guys. And he flies off, he exits pursued by a pterodactyl. Yes. Just like trying to bring it down.
Can I just say to the Triceratops, just point to the door and go, Dob went that way.
Charisma performance?
Yeah, charisma deception check, please.
Deception, is it?
Yeah, I think
Specialty. Roll this and beyond.
This thing is...
1.
Oh, no, wait. This thing has no languages anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So basically, you walk straight up to it and go... All it sees is you, and it's like...
Yeah.
Its vision narrows and goes red, and all it picks out of it is Dob. And it's... Well, the Triceratops is going to try and kill you again. So...
Don't know what to tell you.
What's your AC? It's roll a 3.
Ah.
I'm imagining you like put your hands on its like crest and you like do the splits and jump it.
Yeah.
And it's like it just tears off down the corridor.
Cool.
And everyone's a bit like, ugh.
Well,
Yes, as I intended. It's gone.
well played, Dob. Well played.
Well, this was illuminating.
Yeah.
Right.
How about we find a habitat for these ding-dang dragons?
Yes, of
Well,
course.
unless there was anyone else you wanted to fire.
Why would you say that?
Don't know. Got more hit points?
No,
You're not spending them, they're wasted.
firstly, that was harrowing. Secondly, on reflection, probably not great to do it at a celebration.
Yeah. Maybe it's
For the
a, sort of
venture.
a lesson to treat your employees better.
Yes, I'm starting to get the sense that perhaps I haven't been fair to Denise.
Good. That's a good sense.
Finally getting
Yeah.
the message.
Well, let's go find a home for these dragons. Denise, there's
I'm trying.
And he starts powdering the adder. Pestilent water.
for the first time in quite a long time, you're reunited with some dragon eggs that are in an ingenious egg box that we didn't forget about. We were just busy. No, we didn't forget about them. It's fine. And as you sort of, there are two carts. You've got your cart with the egg boxes going up. You've got a cart just laden with dead dinosaur meat. And sort of swirling overhead are two dragons that are kind of just calling to each other in Draconic, which probably seems like exotic and majestic to you four. And then Egbert's just
They're
like,
just like, hey, hey,
Hiya!
Hiya!
Hiya! This is
Hi.
exciting, isn't it? Yeah. It's really banal. Like,
I'm
nice up
flying
here.
too.
Oh, Hammerdal's going to be like, well, obviously, the dragons will have some say in exactly the boundaries of their territory, but I think it would be fitting if you find people who have taught me so much about ecology and horrifying combat and curses. If you chose the nest site,
Cool.
Exciting.
where would you like to put these sweet baby little dragons?
Merylwen, what does your nature sense say?
What kind of dragons are these again?
So
There's a golden.
The one of the
There's
eggs
one-
is
there's a
gold.
one gold,
and then
the rest are white.
The rest are white ones.
What do they like?
Ice.
Cold ice. So I think like a cave on a mountain top. That you
tallest
know,
peak in the reserve.
yeah,
perhaps.
there must be something, maybe probably something in the center of the island. I'm guessing.
Yeah?
Like an extinct volcano where the sort of crater is high
Oh,
enough
now
to
we're
be
talking, yeah.
snowy.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds very nice. Yeah, like a really big, proper, like, crater.
Yeah.
There's basically just like, it's like a little, it's like a gated community for dragons.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, like a real, like, nice, like, frozen ice bowl. And there's like a forest in there. So there's, like, prey for, like, wormlings to go hunt and all that kind of thing. And the dragons sort of swoop down and are like, this will do.
Just unload the carts full of dinosaur meat.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tip that into the.
Is
a
this
big wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
is this something you like?
Sure, I'll eat anything once.
It says looking at Dov.
Anyway, let's
Our
get,
work here is done.
let's get these eggs off the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just roll the eggs down the crate hill.
Over the edge.
Great. Need to gently and tenderly place them in their new habitat.
Okay.
I take Corazon Jr. the egg. And I
Oh, Corazon Jr.
tenderly place it.
Aww.
Give him a kiss on the shell.
Will you name these dragons
Their name.
after us?
Me.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Anyone who will listen.
I'm talking to. In my mind,
You're
I was
talking to the
talking to the ice dragon.
Oh.
But the.
In Draconic,
It
no,
it
it speaks
can't
common.
understand
Actually.
me.
No, it speaks common.
Okay.
Um,
Would you name these? Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, the more it feels like an unreasonable ask.
it spreads its wings, does a deep courtly bow, and then just goes, "No, of course not. That would be regoddamn-diculous."
Yeah.
Imagine a dragon called Dob or Merylwen. Merylwen the dragon.
Oh, you know
sounds
my
better
true
than Dob.
name. You have great power over me. What's your name? Dob. Laughs one of the dragons.
You'll probably want to keep Corazon Jr. though. That's good.
Well, thanks. We've got a lot of nest building to do now, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a real slice, dragons. Yeah, loved saving your lives and the lives of your children. I guess we'll be going.
I guess we'll be effing off now.
Everyone say goodbye to the eggs.
Aww.
What's
Yeah,
next
exactly.
for you?
Who knows?
interesting,
Life on the
Owen.
open road.
Right. I'm pretending to care.
Do your job.
That's dragon.
What is next for you? What do you feel you'll be up to in the future?
Long rest.
Kicking it.
Just,
Staying alive.
Kicking it old school.
Yeah.
just kicking it. I like that. Well, if you ever find yourself in possession of some highly endangered species again, you know where to come.
They're usually more endangered after we come into contact with them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I had heard.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this Hammerdal and not the dragon?
Yes, it's
That's
Hammerdal.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, it's Hammerdal.
I was like, the dragon's like, any endangered species. Nom,
Yeah.
nom, nom, nom.
Well, great. Well, that'll do, I suppose.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
we may not have got anything
Out of
Go
this.
on. Bring it home.
out of this,
Yes.
But
But
we
we
did.
lifted the curse on
Yeah.
Corazon's crewmates.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
that's great.
We helped Suzette find a more productive purpose, and you know,
Yeah.
turned Hammerdal's Park into a
We
a
helped
flourishing nature
nature.
preserve.
Yeah. Hammerdal's going to be
Oh.
nice
Made
and
it
his
a
employees.
nature preserve.
We
What?
help nature. That's the end of this, isn't it?
What's wrong with that?
Nature
No, there's
doesn't
nothing
pay
wrong with it. It's
anything.
fine. It's
we
fine
have that
and
rude
good.
ass dragon. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were so rude. Were you surprised how rude they were?
No, I feel like
No.
we're beneath them and
Yeah,
we
that's just what
it's true.
dragons are like.
I know, but we've carted their young like all over the map, keeping them alive, protecting them at great personal risk.
Yeah.
We've risked so much. We freed that bronze one from like captivity and you know
dragons
what?
be dragons,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Gold, not bronze.
Do you want to level up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Level 8 it is!
The more worrying thing to
Wait,
me.
we were already 8.
We are
Yeah,
level 8.
I'm staying level 8.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
He can stay level 8.
Dom.
Okay, yeah, Dom's going to stay level 8.
Oh my god.
The more worrying thing to me is that Liliana was, you know,
In the picture.
sending letters about these clones.
Yeah.
I think we, need
It's
to
time.
look into that. I think we have to see what's happening at
To murder
Acropolis,
Liliana.
Maybe.
Yeah, we've got
Time
a.
to be murdered by Liliana.
It's been a long time coming, but I think it's time that we all got murdered by Liliana.
I think you're right.
Look, we've left.
But I also would like to be level 9, please.
Okay. Could probably do level 10. I don't know. Let's talk about it. We'll work it out.
Level
you-
10.
you're due a level up.
I
10.
can't go to level 10, I stay level 8.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching Oxventure Extinction. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much to Johnny for another wonderful Oxventure. What is coming next? You may well be asking yourselves. Well, brace yourself, friends, for something new.